you need to do. You need to pull out all of the aces, the kings, the queens, the jacks, and the tens, and then put them into the royal flush order. So start off with 10, then go jack, queen, king, ace, 10, jack, queen, king, ace, and you run through the entire deck like that. Also, you don't want like all of the same suits, you want the suits to all be mixed up, and then this is going to be the setup. So you'd have 20 cards, and you collect them all up, and then you're going to put them on top of the deck. But before you do that, you also need to create what is known as a card crimp. And this is when you take the 21st card, because when these cards are on top, there'll be 20 of them, and then the 21st card down, you're going to pick up, in this case it's the 8 of spades, and you're going to place your thumbs right in the middle of the card, your first 2 fingers underneath it, and essentially you're just going to press down with your thumbs and move your thumbs diagonally across the card like this. And this creates a little bend in the card, meaning when you put it on top of the deck, and then you place the rest of the cards on top, you can now always cut to the crimped card. So I can just literally pick up the cards and I'm cut straight to that 8 there, and I now know I've got 21 cards in my hand. So this is how the trick works. You begin and you can very fairly show that all the cards are different in a random order, and then from there you can do a few full shuffles if you know some. That's slightly more advanced, so I won't talk about that now, and then you can just get straight into the trick. You explain to the spectator that you've been handling cards for a long time, and you know exactly how many cards you can cut to. So you can just pick up the number of cards, and I always flash the bottom card, just A, to confirm that I know I've got 21 cards in my hand, and B, it just implies that all of these cards are probably different. So you just cut to the crimp card and you go, I think I've got 21 cards in my hand, and then you count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That in itself is very impressive. You then just say, look, I only need 20 cards for this trick, so you place the last one, which is the crimped card, back on top of the deck, and then actually everything can just go to the side because we don't need it. Now you've just got essentially in your hand the stack that you set up earlier, starting with the 10 and finishing with the ace. What you're going to do is you're going to explain to the spectator that it wouldn't be fair if you touch the cards, the magician, because you can see how good I am at sleight of hand. Rather, I want the spectator to make every decision and only touch the cards from now on. So what you get them to do is, just like you did, try and cut off, let's say, 10 cards. So half the stack here. They try and cut off exactly half. It doesn't matter if they're on or off, it really doesn't matter at all. And then you just tell them to count out how many cards they've just cut off. So they have to do this. They've got to pick up the cards and deal them down one by one, reversing the order of this packet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They were close, but you say, look, it doesn't matter. You were very close. And what you want them to now do is riffle shuffle these piles together. This is the bit that fools magicians, because even with the shuffle, the trick still works, but they can only riffle shuffle once. So they riffle shuffle the cards together like this, and then let them push the cards together, and this is the convincer now that everything is mixed and random.